they laughed at your dreams, they doubted your potential. They looked at your struggles and decided you would never become anything more. But what they didn't understand is that pressure creates strength, pain creates power, and every setback you survived was preparing you for a comeback they could never imagine. This speech is for the people who are underestimated, for the ones who were ignored, rejected, abandoned, and counted out, for the people who stayed silent while the world judged them too early. Because sometimes the greatest motivation is not applause, it's proving wrong every person who said you couldn't do it. You don't need their permission to rise. You don't need everyone to believe in you. All you need is one decision, the decision to stop listening to doubt and start building the person you were born to become. Remember this, every successful person was once doubted. Every champion was once overlooked. Every powerful comeback started with someone refusing to quit. So let them underestimate you. Let them talk. Let them think you're weak. While they're watching your failures, you'll be building your future. While they're laughing at your struggle, you'll be turning pain into discipline, rejection into fuel, and obstacles into strength. And one day, the same people who doubted you will look at your life in disbelief. Not because you got lucky, but because you refused to give up when nobody believed in you. This is your moment. This is your comeback story. Now rise and prove them wrong. When nobody believes in you, the pain cuts deep. It makes you question your worth, your ability, and even your future. There will be nights when the silence feels heavy and the doubt around you feels louder than your own voice. People will judge you based on where you are now instead of where you're capable of going. But the truth is, some of the strongest people in the world were created in seasons of rejection, struggle, and loneliness. Pain is not always punishment. Sometimes pain is preparation. Every difficult moment in your life is teaching you something. The failures are teaching resilience. The heartbreak is teaching emotional strength. The rejection is teaching independence. The struggle is forcing you to grow into a version of yourself that comfort could never create. Most people quit because pain scares them. They run the moment life because it's difficult. But successful people learn how to use pain as fuel. Instead of letting criticism destroy them, they turn it into motivation. Instead of crying over rejection forever, they become stronger because of it. You must understand this. Diamonds are created under pressure. Greatness is born in difficult moments. If your journey feels hard, it doesn't mean you're losing. Sometimes it means you are being prepared for something bigger than you can currently see. The people who doubted you may never understand your vision. That's okay. Your job is not to convince them. Your job is to keep moving forward even when nobody claps for you. One day, the pain you survive will become the power people admire. The struggle that almost broke you will become the story that inspires others. And the same people who ignored you will wonder how you became so strong. Never waste your pain. Use it. Let it build you into someone unstoppable. One of the biggest mistakes people make is waiting for others to believe in them before they believe in themselves. They wait for approval. They wait for support. They wait for someone to say, you could do it. But if your confidence depends on other people, our dreams will always stay fragile. The world does not always recognize potential in the beginning. People often laugh at what they don't understand. They criticize dreams because they can't see the vision inside your mind. When you decide to chase something bigger, many people will doubt you simply because your ambition reminds them of the risks they were too afraid to take themselves. You cannot allow other people's opinions to control your future. There will be moments when nobody supports your journey. Nobody checks on your progress. Nobody notices your sacrifices. But real growth happens in silence. Greatness is built when nobody is watching. Learn to clap for yourself. Learn to encourage yourself. Learn to keep going even without recognition. The strongest people are not always the most talented. They are the ones who continue working when they receive no validation at all. They understand that success is not built on attention, it is built on discipline, consistency, and self-belief. If you constantly need approval, criticism will destroy you. But when your confidence comes from within, nothing can stop you. You become dangerous when you stop seeking permission. Go on and start trusting yourself. Remember this, people usually believe after the results appear. At first they doubt you, then they question you, then they watch you, and finally they ask how you did it. Do not wait for belief from the world. Believe in yourself first, because sometimes the only person who needs to see your potential is you. Motivation is powerful, but motivation alone is not enough to change your life. Motivation comes and goes, Some days you feel inspired, focused, and ready to conquer the world. Other days you feel tired, discouraged, and mentally drained. If you only work when you feel motivated, you will never reach your full potential. That is why discipline matters more. Discipline is showing up when you don't feel like it. Discipline is continuing the journey even when results are slow. Discipline is waking up early, working late, sacrificing comfort, and staying committed while everyone else quits. The people who doubted you expect you to give up. They expect your excitement to fade away after a few difficult moments. They expect your fear to become stronger than your dreams. But discipline changes everything. Every single day you continue improving, you become stronger than the person you were yesterday. Small actions repeated consistently create massive transformation over time. You may not notice the growth immediately. Success is not always loud. Sometimes progress is invisible in the beginning. But every workout, every late night, every sacrifice, every moment of consistency is building your future piece by piece. Most people fail because they want instant results. They stop too early. They quit during the hard phase before the breakthrough arrives. But the people who win are the ones who stay consistent long enough for success to catch up with their effort. Your future is hidden inside your daily habits. If you truly want to prove people wrong, stop talking so much about your goals and start building them quietly. Let your discipline speak louder than your excuses. Let your work ethic become impossible to ignore. One day the results will make noise for you. And when people ask how you transformed your life, the answer will be simple. You stayed disciplined when everyone expected you to quit. Right now you may feel behind in life. You may feel broken by failure, disappointment, betrayal, or mistakes from your past. Maybe people judge you because you struggle. Maybe they assumed your failures defined who you are. But never forget this. A setback is not the end of your story. Some of the greatest comebacks in history started in complete darkness. Failure does not mean your life is over. It means you are learning. Every mistake teaches wisdom. Every loss teaches strength. Every difficult season forces growth that success alone could never provide. The problem is that many people give up too soon. They let temporary pain convince them they have a permanent limitation. But champions think differently. They understand that setbacks are part of the process. A comeback becomes powerful because of the struggle behind it. Nobody celebrates someone who never faced difficulty. Inspiration comes from people who fell down and still found the courage to rise again. That is what makes your story valuable. The people who doubted you are watching your lowest moments right now. They think this struggle is the end for you. They think you will stay weak forever, but they cannot see the fire being built inside you through every painful experience. Sometimes life has to break your old mindset before it can build your stronger self. Your comeback begins the moment you stop feeling sorry for yourself and decide to fight for your future again. It begins when you stop focusing on what went wrong and start focusing on what you can become. Do not let your current situation fool you. A powerful future can still come from a painful past. The struggle you are facing today may become the reason someone else believes in themselves tomorrow. Your comeback could inspire people who are currently fighting battles nobody sees. So rise again, believe again, because the greatest revenge against doubt is success, and your comeback story is still being written.